I wanted to show you what the grade 5 will look like in the practice book. So the practice book has some reading strategies and skills. It has spelling, it has grammar, it's vocabulary, phonics. All that comes in the practice book, and you can choose which pages that you'd like to print. So this goes along and matches with their textbook, which I got online at either Amazon or probably Amazon or eBay, and it gives you a good index there in the table of contents in the front. So what I've done is I've printed off what I wanted, and I separated them according to each of the sections or the units, okay? And I've taken some divider tabs and put them between each of the units, okay? So I've already taken these out of this book and ended up filing them in a 36-week filing system. But I wanted to show you what this looks like. And what I've done is I've printed them off and then hole punched them and put them in a binder. But like I said, you will get some spelling worksheets and phonics worksheets in this practice book, but you also can print off a separate spelling practice book as well. And it will have additional pages, and it matches the units just like the practice book. So this is supplemental and extra work, that if your child needs extra spelling practice, then you can download pages off of this. And it's a totally separate workbook. And then if you're interested, they also have the grammar practice book. So I ended up printing all three, but I never even used the grammar. We only used a few pages and I moved on to a different resource. But that's because of the way we learn here. So what happens is, after my daughters spent time with practicing your spelling words, both writing it 10 times each and having a few worksheets to put it and apply the words in different ways, I go back and take the same leaflet, and this is a different sample, but I take an orange highlighter at this point. After say 2 or 3 days, I take an orange highlighter and we do a second oral quiz, and I highlight over the yellow whichever words that she's missed. Now if she had gotten one of these correct the first time, missed it a second time, then I go ahead and highlight it with the orange as well. So any words that she's missed the second time. So as you can see, she got all of these correct, and you can take a red pen and mark them, which ones that she got correct, and I just highlight in orange the ones that she missed. So she learned all of these words and still need practice on just 3. Okay, so I want to show you some other resources for spelling that I have. Let me pull this pile closer. Now for the first few years, and this is a very economical way of choosing a spelling resource, are these Spectrum workbooks. Locally, you can get them at the big box stores. Let me adjust this for you. Like Sam's Club, I've gotten some of these at Sam's Club, and I've gotten some at Books A Million, and I've gotten some at Barnes & Noble. So I've gotten these Spectrum workbooks. You can also go to Carson-Dellosa.com, which is right here, and go ahead online, and you can catch these on sale from time to time. So I'm going to show you what the inside of this looks like. Okay. Now this is a separate resource than what I was showing you before. Now we used these for the first few years, and I enjoyed these very much. Okay, and I have even taken some of these worksheets out and paired them with our other spelling worksheets. I say this is a very nice and well worth, and it's not very expensive at all. They're very economical. So what we do is, because my daughter has ADHD, all of our workbooks I tear apart and I put them in binders, okay? So that way I can take out each individual page out of the binder and just give that to her instead of worrying about an entire booklet. Okay? Now, I purchased this at the end of last year, but I have not gotten a chance to really look through it very much. This is on the pricier side, but the Spelling Power, this happens to be the 4th edition, okay, is a highly recommended spelling resource, but I think this retails for about $40-some, but you can double check, the price may have gone down. But as far as I understand it, you have word list here that, and it tells you in the beginning how to use the book, but as far as I understand it, you quiz the child on the spelling list, and then once the child misses a certain number within the list, that is their starting point of where to begin, and then you just move on from there. And as far as I can understand some of the reviews online and on YouTube, is that this should be able to go for a person's entire lifetime. Okay? So like I said, I don't know that much about this, and I have not had a chance to go over this in depth, but I plan to soon. Here's another workbook that I got. This is Upper Grades Big Words for Big Kids, Systematic, Sequential, Phonics, and Spelling. Okay, and this again was from Carson-Dellosa.com, and I'm willing to bet that I bought this, if I remember correctly, on one of their dollar deals, which I would have gotten this at for a really good discount. So go to Carson-Dellosa.com. Who is not sponsoring this. I am just a big fan, and I purchased this with my own money. So I'm just giving you a flip through of what this would look like. And again, I don't know that much about this particular resource, but I bought it just in case to have it on our shelves. Okay? Well, that pretty much wraps up all of my spelling materials that I have. And, well, I guess I take that back. I do have 2 more ideas here for you. And that would be this little bin right here. Now these are little alphabet markers, and I believe these are Crayola. Nope, Cra-Z-art. There we go, Cra-Z-art. And they have the letter stamp on one end for one letter, and another letter on the opposite end. Now these are very, very tiny. Okay, and my daughter did not enjoy using these because they write very, very tiny, and there's little, you stamp them. Use them as stampers. And it was kind of monotonous to try to spell a word by taking the caps on and off and trying to find the correct letter. So what I also have here, and I think I got this possibly at Walmart, but I got these little alphabet stampers. I think I got these at Walmart as well. Okay, and the child can use whatever color they want. I suggest that you have a rag or a blank piece of paper nearby to clean your stamper after you've used a certain color, so you don't transfer the color to one of your other stamp pads like I did here. So what you can do is have them spell out their word. Let's see, this case would be a C or a G. Let's see here. Here's an N. We can use spell net. Well, I guess we can't spell net. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Sat. S-A-T. Sat. And they would stamp that if that was their spelling list. As the children get older and the words are longer, then it becomes a little bit more difficult to pick out all of these letters. Now, if you have a child that becomes easily frustrated, what you can do is pick out all of the letters for them for their spelling word, and just the amount of time that it takes for them, even though you've picked out the letters to kind of help them along time-wise, just having them stamp this out still gives them enough time and to concentrate on what each letter in the word is. Okay? So I hope you enjoy these resources. Let me put these back away here. And I hope you like these ideas. You can go out on Pinterest and you can go out on the internet and find other specific spelling practice activities that are really cute. Teachers Pay Teachers, I got some freebies from them on some really cute spelling activities. So like I said, I hope you enjoy these ideas, and we've had really good success with using this index box system. So I hope you enjoy, and click subscribe, leave us some comments, and if you use this, please come back and comment and let us know how it goes for you. Until next time, see ya!